like a suite. And this is our kitchen. We get one stove, one fridge, and one sink. So this is what we have in our fridge. This is my section, and then you get a freezer, and this is where I keep my stuff. Is my drawer where I keep most of my stuff. It's quite empty because I'm moving out this afternoon. What I was meant to say was I'm actually in the process of packing everything up. I haven't moved out just yet. That's the future me editing this video, correcting myself. And this is also where I keep my sauce because we don't have a cafeteria here, so you have to cook for yourself. So you have to make sure you learn some basic cooking. Let's move on to my room. So this is my room. I think my closet is quite big compared to a lot of my friends because it's kind of different. It's a little messy, but like this is what you get for your closet. If you have a big closet, it would look something like this. I put my extra blankets over here and extra fabrics that I use for my projects for my uni over here, and on top is just extra stuff for, you know, for doing laundries and extra toothpaste and shampoos and all that, and extra tissues. That's where I store it up there. This is where I hang all my clothes and my bags. Moving on to here, this is where my bathroom is. You get a motion sensor light, so you don't have to switch on and off. It just, I think it lasts for 15 minutes or so. And the shower is a glass door, and I got my own bottle hanger just because I want to keep things neat. And this is where I keep my skincare stuff and my Q-tips. I don't know why that bowl is there. And some of my eye care stuff because I wear night contacts. And then moving on, here is just a vanity of all my makeup that I use. This I got from IKEA. It's just a toothbrush holder and my hand towels, and this is just some random stuff here that I have. Also for this hanger, I actually had this hanger put the other way, so it was facing this way instead of this way. I moved it just because I feel like my robe is taking up a lot of space. So on my desk, I have a printer that I bought myself. You have to buy your own printer. So you have 3 drawers, and for my first drawer, I put all my electronic stuff. I have a lot of like camera ink and a bunch of like film for my film camera in here, and just all my electronics. And then my second drawer is just where I keep all my extra art materials, glue, clips, ink, like that. Third is my medicine cabinet, and I don't normally take all of them. It's mostly just painkillers. Moving up, this is where I keep my utensils sometimes, and my cups, and all my pills and my other snack that I want to eat in my room. And then on the second storage room, I have just my perfume and some random stuff, and mostly my art stuff that I don't really use, but you know, I just put it here. And up here is just my paper for my printer, other papers that I use for my projects, and a bunch of random bags. And these are just some important documents like my passport and some legal documents to show that I actually can stay here. So this is my pinboard. I think all accommodation you get a pinboard, and this is my pinboard. I just put some important stuff and obviously motivational quote, because why not, on here. And I also put my calendar and my like school year calendar here. I try to keep it clean because obviously if you have a lot on your pinboard, you get overwhelmed by the stuff that you have. So I put the most important stuff here. You have to get your own lamp too. This I got it on Amazon, so you have to get your own lamp. Moving down to under the desk, I have some of my extra sketchbooks that I have, and places where I don't know where to store all this big scale paper, because as an art student you obviously have a lot of paper and sometimes you just have to store them, so I just chuck them here. You get this really awkward space in here. I don't know what to fit in here because it's kind of like a narrow, like a A-shaped space, which it's kind of weird. I actually wanted to put like a shelf here, but the space is just too awkward. So I just chucked all my larger piece of papers and my portfolios in here. My yoga mat, my heater that I got myself. I actually got my own heater because the heater that they have is not that good. And also my hair straightener, my hair dryer, my water, because I don't like to drink tap water, so I just get bottled water. You just get this shelf here. Keep all my family photos and my parents' photos here, and I keep my charger and stuff like that here, my speaker and my lint roller. So this shelf is more of a decorative shelf. I have, you know, my graduation pics and a lot of books and magazines here. And then above is just a Stranger Things lunchbox. I love Stranger Things, so I got this lunchbox from Topshop. And this plant my mom got for me when I moved in here, so I'm so glad it's still alive. I kept it alive. I just put it there because, you know, they get enough sunlight. I just realized my fan was on for the whole video. Apologize, and I just turned it off. And this part of the room is probably my favorite part of the room because you get the sunlight shining right at you when you wake up, and I love sleeping with the blind open so the sunlight hits my face and it just feels really nice. This is where I put my laundry basket. Obviously you can tell that I need to start doing some laundry, but here's where I keep my laundry stuff. This bag of junk is just my Depop stuff that I want to sell, and also I keep this extra bag because for extra plastic bags I like to reuse it as my trash bin bags, so I don't have to buy plastic bags. And I just have some plants I also got before I moved in, so I know I kind of want to decorate my shelf like that, so I just got several other plants. And this is the heater that they give you, and it's probably the worst heater ever.
Shout out
To this heater that I turned on like 2 times out of this whole year. That's pretty much
it. That's a lovely
It was very nice to meet you, and thank you for coming.
Bye.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed that little dorm tour. Before I close up this video, I do want to give a quick chit chat about my experience as a first year student living in dormitory. So the reason why I decided to move into a dorm because I am an international student, because having to move to a city all by yourself for the first time is quite scary, and I think living in a dorm can make you feel really safe, and also you can make a lot of friends before deciding to move into a flat. And the hall that I stayed in had a 24/7 security, so there's someone at the reception no matter what. I made a lot of friends that I met who also live in the same hall as I am, are actually friends that I found out this is in the same course as I am, same university that I am, and the same class that I was in, which is amazing. London is so small. The dorms are actually not with the university, so I always had to take the tube home or the bus home. So having to make friends, it also meant that you can take the bus home with them, so you don't have to go to school or go home all alone. There's definitely pros and cons in living in halls. So how I applied was through their accommodation portal. I think you can just search it online, UAL accommodation. You log in, you register, whatever, do whatever you have to do. And I actually registered, or I actually picked my room type and on the first date when the portal was open, just to make sure I can live in a hall that was closest to my school. So you get 5 choices. So I applied all 5 of them as Sketch House. I know there's a bunch of other type of halls that you can choose from, but Sketch House was the closest to my uni, and so I picked all 5 as Sketch House. The top 3 picks that I had was the large rooms, and the last 2 was, I think, standard. I was really hoping to get the large rooms, but in the end the accommodation people choose for you. Like, you choose first, but then they make the final decisions. and for most of them I applied for 42 or 45 weeks, but they end up giving me a standard room type and a 52 weeks contract. Once they made the decision, you're set for the whole year. Basically have to pay for the whole year. I got a standard room type, and also it was low lighting, and I was actually really bummed out because I really love sunlight in my room. But it turns out that I actually got quite a lot of sun and my room was really bright, which was amazing. And another con I would definitely say is the kitchen inspection. So you get kitchen inspection every 2 weeks, and so for example, if you have the inspection on Monday, and if you fail that, you get a second chance as a re-inspection, and if you fail the re-inspection, you have to pay £80 and you have to share it between your whole flat, which is insane, but it makes you want to clean up, you know? So that's all I have to say about living in halls. Will I live in halls next year? I don't think I want to. A lot of the people I met, they're also considering to move out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any further questions, just leave it down below and I can answer you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
To all this laughing.